Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Omole Glory and it is so good to be in your faces once again. Today we're going to be talking about statutory fees. Now, what are statutory fees? Those extra fees you pay after buying a land or a house. What are these fees? Are they really necessary? Why should you pay them? What are they for? We're going to be talking about all of this today. Stay with me, do not go anywhere. Now, statutory fees are compulsory levy or compulsory fees you pay after you must have purchased a land or a house. Now, a lot of people love to call these fees extra fees that comes from buying a piece of real estate. The statutory fees comprises of your legal documentation, your development fees, and of course your survey. Now, your development fee is paid for because, of course, when you buy a house or you buy a land, there are certain infrastructures that needs to be put in place. Infrastructures such as your gatehouse, your perimeter fencing, the road network in the particular estate, drainage system, and a whole lot of other amenities that makes your life comfortable. And in most cases, the real estate company or the developer will be the one to provide all of these things to them on your behalf. So the fees you pay, that is called the development fee, it is used for all of these things. It is used to develop the estate, to develop your land, the house, the fencing, the gates, and those basic amenities you get to enjoy in the estate. The second thing you're paying statutory fees for is your legal documentation. Now, your legal documentation such as your deed of assignment, and we know that for this particular document, it is a legal personnel that prepares them different from the real estate company, and of course, these people will need to be paid. So for you to get your documents properly done with the seal, the legal seal, and everything in place, that is why you get to pay for your legal documentation. And then the survey. Your survey is just like a pictorial depiction of your land, where the land is, coordinates, where they are. It basically shows you what your land looks like pictorially. And your survey, a surveyor is usually taken to site to pick these coordinates and get all of these things ready, which is also different from the real estate company. Now, these people need to be paid to carry these things out. So these extra fees that you get to pay cover up for all of these things that are not included in the actual price of the land. Is it necessary to pay these fees? Extremely. It is very important that when you're buying any property, be it a house or a land, and the statutory fees are not included, make sure you're asking that question, because more often than not, you get to pay that price in the future, even more than you would have paid now. And in other cases, when a land is being sold to you and they're not demanding for documentation fees and all of these things, make sure to ask good questions. Do your due diligence to make sure that you're buying the right property and to make sure that your money is not being taken away from you for nothing. So yes, it is very important that statutory fees are paid, all right, because there are certain infrastructures and certain things, documentation and all of that, that these particular fees helps do for you, and it is necessary that you pay these fees. Some companies include everything and they tell you it's an all-inclusive price, while other companies, they do not include the fees. And for the companies that don't include the fees, you have to bear it in mind that you have to pay these extra fees that we call statutory fees, so your documents and every other thing is properly done and handed over to you. Until I come your way again, keep engaging with this channel, liking, drop a comment, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not done so. And make sure that these tips that I'm giving here, you put them into practice whenever you want to buy that property of your dream. You have a great time. I'll see you again next week. Bye. Good morning and Happy New Year to you. Or you're still waiting until